Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while since I posted last video, and to be honest, this year has been kind of wild. I've been busy juggling a few things, so today I just want to catch up with you all a little bit. At the beginning of this year, I was focused trying to improve my finances, so I started self-learning trading, trying to kind of build up a little bit more income on top of my full-time job. So I watched a lot of YouTube videos, testing out different strategies, and all of a sudden, I got laid off. And then that's happened to me too. I know I'm not the only one person here. It's happening lately, but this time just happened to me too. So this video, I just want to cover how I got laid off, how I got rehired by the same company while I'm maintaining my H1B visa. So for you guys who don't know what is H1B visa, so it's simply a type of visa that allow foreigners to work in the US legally. And it's no joke when you are on H1B and lose a job. It's definitely no joke and devastating. So it's a lot. Let's dive in. First of all, how I got laid off. So it was in one of the days of late May. It was on Monday and completely normal day. I was working as usual. And then I suddenly received a email invite. And at the beginning, I didn't even pay attention to that because when you look at the subject line, looks fine, like completely normal. Something like US Analytics or something. So I joined the call and then I was told I was being laid off. I was shocked. And the reason I was shocked because I never seen this coming, to be honest. I never see this coming. And because, I was freaking busy. Everybody in my team was freaking busy. We even thought about hiring another person to help out. And my clients paid well. Paid well to my company for the service. So I would never thought about this come to me. And that's the reason I got shocked. So I told my director was shocked because he had no idea. And then my director asked our SVP and she said, I have no idea neither. So see how fast and under the radar the decision was. The decision was completely made by our parent company. So I work for one of the big 4 advertising companies in the world. So my company is under our mother company. So the decision was made by our parent company. That's the reason none of our managerial position, like executives level in my company, knew about this. And it was, just complete, no heads up, no planning. It was cold. It was devastating to not just me and to the people remaining in the team as well. To a lot of people, a lot of accounts, they removed like all of the non-managerial position. So you can think about how devastating it is for them. And the reason behind the layoff was completely not performance related. It was just structural. And it was because my parent company has been shifting a lot of analytics related and automation engineering work to our India office. Yes, so we have a headquarters in India to work on those tasks. And another reason why they removed those accounts, the people on those accounts, is as long as the clients, when they signed the contract with us, didn't say, hey, we will need the people reside in the US to work on our things. As long as the client didn't say this, yes, simply this requirement, they removed the people for those accounts. So for my director, my account, leaving just my director in the account to work on all of the tasks, this is impossible. This is devastating to him, and he was really stressful. He had no idea how to start with because he's a director. You can't expect him to work on a lot of day-to-day work, right? So, and this doesn't make sense at all, not just to my account, to a lot of accounts, right? So that's how I got into a rehiring process, which I'm gonna cover later. And next, I'm gonna cover a little bit visa. As I mentioned earlier, I'm on H1B, which means from the moment I got laid off, the clock starts ticking. I only have 60 days or to find another job or leave the country or change my status in order to stay in the US legally. And then, so that's the reason for me, I didn't even have time to be sad. I was, I was like kind of really stressful, like how to start. But, I thought about, I stayed calm. I try my best to stay calm because I have to make decision. Do I stay or leave, right? And besides of that, I have to prioritize to a lot of things. If I decide, let's say in the worst case, I leave the country, right? I have to sort out those things first. For example, I have to reschedule my doctor appointments to June because my company extended those benefits to us until June. And then I have to deal with my bank account, 401k account, my apartment, my car. And besides those things, right, I was debating with myself, should I stay or leave? Should I give myself a couple more months to see if I'm able to find another job? Which I was not confident at all because given the rough job market, how am I possible to find another job in 2 or 3 months, right? So that's the reason I was really stressful about that. And yeah, so being in H1B visa, on H1B visa is definitely not easy for us to stay in the US because a lot of companies are not willing to sponsor H1B, not even green card. So, and yeah. And then almost immediately right after the layoff, my parent company started reaching out to me. Actually, not just to me, to all the people who got impacted for this round of layoff. They reached out, say, hey, we are opening up new positions. Are you interested in applying and getting interviews? I was like, wait a minute, you just lay us off and now you're trying to invite us to join back the company. That sounds strange, right? But then I was practical about it, and because I needed the visa to maintain my status, so I said yes, I'm interested in. So I took a couple of interviews for 2 different accounts. One account is for my original account. Another account I interviewed with the people who I never worked before, and it turned out both teams wanted me to join them, which I really appreciate that. And then I thought about it. And then I decided to join back my original account, mainly because I am very familiar with the team, internal teams, external teams, and then my clients. I was happy working with each other. And then another reason is, for this layoff, I really appreciate how my director and my VP trying to help out for me because they know I'm on H1B, I'm on visa, so they really try to help out. My director helped me a lot, especially right after the layoff. He immediately started connecting me with a lot of people in his network in the same industry, and referred me to different positions to trying to get interviews. And I really appreciate that. I've never seen this before. So yeah, there's no single or a couple of words can describe my appreciation to him. So that's one of another reason like I wanted to join back the team. And yeah, and then we got rehired, and then we actually received 15% pay cut. And the pay cut is so the hiring team has no power to design the salary. It is completely decided by our parent company. And so those roles I interviewed for are manager role. So technically this is a promotion for me, but just with 15% less pay. compared to the people who share the same time as mine, who joined the company right before the layoff. I know someone got internal promotion literally a week before the layoff, and she received the pay that she deserves. And for us, not just me, I know some rehires, like, are going for the manager role. We all received the same pay, but all of us basically received 15% less. And I'm not gonna lie, I feel devalued and unfair, because giving my knowledge to my original account, after I joined the account, I'm going to work at least 50% more work, but with less pay. So I just feel like this feeling to me, I don't know how to describe it. The company gave me another chance, which I really appreciate that. They saved me. But at the same time, I have to work much more, and then with less pay. I appreciate them, but I received less with more work. So I don't know how to describe this kind of feeling. I don't know if one of you who is watching the video right now, have you experienced that? If you experienced this before, how do you feel? How did you feel? And yeah, so that's what happened to me. For the past months, got fired, got rehired, pay cut, and visa stress all within a month. And I'm not sharing this for sympathy. I just want to tell my story and be honest with you all. And to be honest, like I'm seeing more layoffs coming out this year, 100%, just given the rough economy right now. And I have no idea why the Fed keeps saying the economy is strong, the labor market is solid, which I don't say this is the case at all. I don't know if I'm the only one person to feel this, or I really don't feel the same. I don't know how accurate the data is and how they calculate the unemployment rate. So yeah, I completely don't feel how they feel. Like the economy is not strong at all. And for me, like, there were a few factors, but two factors I think why the labor market got hit so much. Number one reason is AI. No doubt, AI plays a significant role in removing people in the US. And the second is offshore. So regardless of small or big, as long as the company have resources, they have the power, they have the resources to offshore a lot of positions to another country. So in my case, India. And thousands of jobs created in India and other countries as well. And then at the same time, thousands of jobs are gone in the US. And just like, the CEO of Amazon and other executives level people in other big companies already said they are seeing much more layoffs coming out this year and next year. And yeah, we are all gonna hit. So to be honest, even though I got rehired right now, I am going to start working next month, and I'm not sure how long can I stay in the company, and how long can I stay in this position, just given the way our company is, the way they treat us. And yeah, I really don't know. So I guess in this case, the only thing we can do is, stay positive, stay strong, keep learning, keep applying jobs, keep getting interviews, even though you are still working, and you still need to well prepare yourself, to well position yourself before, when the storm comes, so you can tackle it easier and better. And yeah, feel free to drop a comment if this video resonates with you, if you also experience the same. I will see you guys in the next video, and hopefully under better circumstances. And good luck, guys. Bye.